Hey everybody, we're back. Welcome back to another episode of Off-Centered Outdoors.
I'm your co-host, Chuck Testa.
And I'm Matt Dockstetter.
And we're back.
We are back.
And I think everything's working.
It looks like it.
The thingy's counting, right?
The thingies are thingying.
The capacitor's fluxing?
Yep.
Okay.
The counters are counting.
Yeah.
The green lines are going up and down, so
yeah,
we got to be good.
Well, that looks like professional.
Right?
Right? Looks like, you know.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut now and then.
Wow. It's impressive, young Patty one.
Uh-huh.
Well, what an action-packed weekend you had.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a heck of a weekend.
Yep. You got all kinds of, what do we want to get out of the way first?
I don't know.
The meat cutting news or the deer cutting news or the...
We can relive the weekend first. That's okay.
Good.
Yeah, so this past weekend, we had Los Alamos Old Days up in Los Alamos. Let's see. My brother-in-law happens to be the vice president of the men's club that puts it on. So he had his hands full organizing a few other things. And in the middle of all that, as we talked about, I think last week, we talked about it a little bit, he was invited up to Sacramento to try out for the national butchers team. And so that kind of put a lot more work on our hands than we had planned on, but we got it handled. And luckily enough, I don't know about luck, he's been working his ass off since he was 14 years old. Ray made the national butchers team. So
yeah, luck had nothing to do with it.
In 2025, it's going to be, it's dark in here, I just realized. Whiskey Bent BBQ takes again. Paris.
Mm-hmm. Paris,
France.
Paris, France, not Paris, California.
Nope, not okay. Paris, California, not
That's
Paris,
the first
Texas.
thing I thought, Paris.
Nope, it'll be Paris, France.
Yeah.
We'll see. I priced the airline ticket yesterday, so we'll see if
was it $3,300?
No,
23.
It was $6,000 from LA to Paris.
Ooh, that made me shiver, man.
Right. So we'll see if it's the entire team.
And is that's coach or you go?
Yeah, that's the cheapest ticket I could find. That's one step
smokes.
above dog kennel in the bottom of the airplane.
Maybe you ought to go in the kennel, dude.
Right. I told him I'm going to take his boat. We're going to have to hire another boat to follow us with fuel, I think. But
yeah, how would that work? Now you made me think about that.
Either way, it's going to be a hell of an experience for him. They've got a lot of fundraising.
But wait. How could you not go and watch him do that?
No, for sure. I'm going to do everything in my power to figure it out.
I think we're going to have to start putting you on a savings plan or something.
Yeah.
Because you got 2 years almost.
Yeah. We got basically 2 years to figure it out. So I think we'll be able to figure it out. But
yeah, I don't know. You couldn't. Yeah, well, none of us can know what 2 years is going to work. You know?
Yeah, who knows?
But
the mothership may land and take us all away.
I keep praying, man. I'm praying for the comment all the time. I mean, sorry if you got little kids and stuff, but I can't handle this $6 a gallon gas now.
You're telling me.
$12 a pound hamburger, and
Mm-hmm.
Then they come in and go, wait, how much for a deer?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
But
and you still got more.
I do, but wait, there's more.
Right.
Yeah. So with him gone, that left. We did the chili cook-off on Friday night. That was left to me and BJ to handle, and we did a chili verde.
And I heard you had some good results from that.
There was 6 teams competing in that, or 5 teams, but 6 chilies. One guy entered twice, and it's all people's choice on that. And we may have won that one. So there was not a lot of pomp and circumstance in that win, but it was still a good time.
The only win's still a win.
Oh yeah, I'll take a win in the win, or I'll take a mark in the win column.
Because what if you didn't win? Then.
Yeah,
you'd be all depressed.
No, I really wouldn't have cared anyway.
No.
Well, now we're 2-0 in chili cook-offs. So
you know what? You keep digging a hole for yourself because then people start gunning for you.
I'm okay.
And really, they do say you can't win them all. I mean, you just can't. Well, maybe you can. I don't know.
Yeah. But the prize for that was a $500 donation in our name to the nonprofit charity of our choice, and we chose the Golden Circle of Champions. That's the Elks Rec. That's their cancer kids.
Yeah, good on you guys.
Yeah, that one's one that's touched our family quite a bit over the last couple of years.
Right.
But
and we support the toddlers
absolutely,
really only.
Absolutely.
You know.
And then after that, we cooked tri-tip sandwiches for Saturday and Sunday.
May have cooked a few pounds, I understand.
We did a couple. We did over the course of the weekend. We did just short of half a ton of beef. That's a whole lot of tri-tips. If you guys don't know, you get two tri-tips per cow, and I don't even know how many we did. So,
boy, that's a lot of cows.
That's what I was telling the lady that was telling me $35 for a whole tri-tip was a lot. She said, "Well, we got cows in our backyard." I said, okay. That's cool for you.
Yeah, I don't.
I just made a significant dent in the world's cow population.
That's right.
And you got 5 in your yard, so
we
are not the same.
That's just 10 tips, right? You know? So, and you did 900 something.
Yeah, well, Sunday alone was 35 bags of tri-tip at, 5 tri-tips per bag.
Right.
So you do that math. That's too early for me to figure that one out. It equals a whole bunch of tri-tip. So yeah, we did okay there, selling tri-tip sandwiches and rice all weekend, keeping everybody in town happy and fed. And then Ray was back for Sunday. He ran the first annual Old Days barbecue contest. We didn't compete in that for obvious reasons. And
conflict of interest.
We were gonna let the kids compete in it, but it ended up being we were too busy in the back working to go have fun. But I want to say a huge congratulations to Jeff Landers and his team from Rollin' Oak Barbecue.
Rollin' Oaks Barbecue.
They did an awesome job. I can't remember. I know they won 2 of the categories. I think.
Didn't they win best tri-tip or no?
Yeah, they got 1 runner-up, so they got overall. So they did damn good. I'm sorry I wasn't out there, so I don't remember. But
no, I was going from the reports I got from the from my Facebook.
I think they won tri-tip and ribs and got second in chicken or vice versa, or so I can't remember. At any rate, they kicked ass. And so we're looking forward to doing that one again next year. We might have to dress up in disguises and compete anyways. You just never know.
When he goes, "Hey, they didn't win," I go, "When they didn't compete."
Nope.
Oh.
I don't know. I think that, or we'll just have some more fun making it a certified Whiskey Bent event for next year besides doing the sandwiches in the back. So we'll see how that's going to go. That's above my pay grade. I'm just a meat flipper.
That's what I say. I'm just a $5 an hour hamburger flipper.
Absolutely. But so it was a pretty big weekend, which worked out well because I can use that kind of a payday getting ready to go to Wyoming.
Right. Oh, by the way.
Texas and everywhere else.
Right.
In between.
Hey, Nathan did his first bone hunting.
Actually, I was wrong. It was another dove hunt.
Oh.
Deer hunting doesn't start until I think this weekend.
Oh, okay.
I know. I was all excited for him.
Some drive-in totals there. Yeah. You know.
I asked him how many they killed, and he said 50. I was really confused.
50 deer?
How'd you kill 50 deer? He said, no, we were dove hunting this weekend. Sorry.
But did he have fun? I mean, he's still liking it?
Yeah, he's having a great time. He wishes he was just there for fun so he could come home, but he's doing good. We'll see him soon enough. I just bought his plane tickets yesterday for the Wyoming hunt.
Oh, good.
So yeah, he's gonna fly out of Dallas and land in Casper, Wyoming, and we're gonna pick him up and go look for some speed goats and then take him back. Yeah.
Well, I'm proud of him. I am. It gives me hope. Again, that false hope. Fraser says I refuse to. Yeah. As cynical as I am, like he actually has given up all hope, in mankind. But I still haven't. You know,
we got to hold on to a little bit, otherwise we ain't got nothing to look forward to.
Yeah. Well, and he said that's why he was asking what your unit was.
Yeah.
He's gonna delve into. He said he had already reconned a bunch of, so he's gonna recon that.
No.
And at first he said that they'd had so much rain there that the roads were snot.
I don't doubt it.
And that you can't go off road there or something unless you go with your feet.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I've been watching the weather reports, and it hasn't looked like that bad where we're going. So
yeah, he said that the roads aren't that bad there, but You know me and how I snowflake and whatever else I was saying, where I had them looking all over the wrong bug tussle,
Yeah.
all these places that you weren't going.
Of course.
And as is my custom.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, last year we were right there, not very far from them, but this year we're halfway across the state. So, but yeah, it's still going to be a good time. The area we're going to is a lot of private land with public land fingered in between.
Different use of the finger.
Yeah, different use of the finger this time.
Oh boy.
Either way, this is the same area we hunted a couple years ago and we did okay. So I think we can do it again. We're going to go in the last part of the season when most of the other hunters are gone already. So I think that'll help a lot too. Yeah,
because don't you have a combined season there? Is it deer and antelope at the same time?
I don't know. I know our antelope season's open, and that's all I know about.
Okay, well, Mike was saying that problem with one of the areas that he thought you were going, and there's a combined season.
Yeah, I think we are right before the deer season starts.
But I mean, not that it's a problem. I guess if you drew both that, but I mean, the point was double occupancy or something like that,
But no, the area this area is. Starts October 1st and it goes all the way to the end of the month, so it's the whole month-long season. And
which is kind of unusual. I think we talked about
that. It's a limited access, easy to draw.
Most of their seasons aren't a month, right?
Yeah, for sure. This is just a general what's left of their general hunting units.
Yeah,
like I said, there's a lot of public, or a lot of private, so the public is limited. And
well, he's saying that Cindy said that area didn't get hit hard, as hard.
Yeah.
So they're looking into it. So it always helps to have somebody.
Absolutely.
That lives there.
They don't have a whole lot of other things to do, I'm sure.
Mike? No. He said he'd go back to work, but he's been saving money not sculpting.
No doubt.
Because he has to buy all that shit. That's why he wants you to spend.
Yeah. I'm figuring that one out. Speaking of that, I've started the molding process on my pig.
Oh, good.
So I can
on the wee pig or the medium wee pig.
The schmedium.
The schmedium.
Yeah. The one that I killed this year.
Yeah.
But the mannequin for the wee pig's in, so I can start fiddling with that one too.
So, but actually, you're working on a pig that more people shoot than you think. That size,
I don't know how used this mannequin may be, but we'll see.
But it's a slot in the hole that needs filled.
Yeah, no, it's...
And I think there's one in... No, I think that's... Well, that one's 6 something, right? 6. What's the nose die?
The one I'm making is 6.
6.
Yeah.
I think we might need a 7 too.
My shortest is, I think, 8.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think the only other short pig that I've ever found, I think, was a Rick Carter pig.
Yeah, don't make me get in trouble.
No, I'm just saying that's the only other short one I think I've ever found, but I could be wrong. I've only looked a couple times.
The reason that pig's short is because it can't keep its food in its mouth, too,
Yeah.
That, and it can't close it to chew, so...
Yeah, well, that was also back before I knew what I was talking about.
Really hard.
I saw a pig that fits my that fits my skin.
Hey,
dude, let's buy it.
dude, I gotta say, I've done it.
Oh, yeah.
I've done it. I found I'm committing another felony level neatness here.
Although, I noticed that.
Really? The mess is worse, right?
It's different.
It's different because it's a transitional mess.
Yeah. It's migrating south for the winter.
Well, we're going to get allegedly some new other storage. Hey, we haven't even talked about the president or the UFOs or nothing. Why is the black helicopter
I was
back?
Going to say, maybe it's Shay. Shay's coming up for the day in her heli chopper. Wow, that's really loud.
I don't think it's... Well, without running out there again, I don't think it's hers.
No, I'm sure it's not.
No, hers actually makes a...
helicopter sound?
Yeah. Well, don't they all? But no, I mean, it's almost like...
This
like
day and age, you never know.
Well, no, that's true. Could be electric. What are electric helicopters? Oh, they'll go. And then they'll be up to get enough electricity to get up in the air, and then you'll crash because the battery will die. But, that's another story.
Absolutely.
No, hers makes a shay sound.
Yeah.
For whatever size it is. I learned more about helicopters and chainsaw blades and shit that I didn't even want to know, you know.
Sounds good.
Anyhow. Hey, now let's go on to the death reports.
Yep. It was also the last weekend of A-Zone this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, it looked like some deer were hitting the ground.
Yeah.
They were starting to get a little frisky following does around, I guess.
They were trying to figure out, you know, who's Betty Bed Springs.
What does Nathan always say? He was thinking with his willy and wound up in the chili.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a handful in. I'm sure you did okay.
I'm up
comparatively.
I'm up 800%. You know how I call it, right? No, I got in 1, 2. Well, that one's a European. I didn't cut the other one off last night, but I think I got in 4.
Nice.
For which, you know, compared to 0.
Yeah.
So that puts me at. Oh, I got 1 coming in today allegedly.
Good.
That puts me in at like 8.
Sweet. What are you gonna do the second week of getting your hides back?
What? You know, you're starting to remind me of Frazier.
Yeah,
you know, you always with the negative waves.
I'm not too far ahead of you. Don't worry.
No, but then, now I don't know if this means nothing, but I got pictures from that other guy who's in Africa, and him and his wife, and they had to shoot both the same things. So there's 2 warthogs, 2 zebras, 2 impalas, 2 springbucks, one of them's a giant, 2 Gems bucks, 2 blue wildebeests. Where am I at? Then something, what is it called? Water buck.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Lechwee.
Lechway.
What do you, yeah,
I don't know if that's right. It sounds right.
Yeah, I like to, you know, I don't know.
The Ichi-Wichi?
Ichi-Riki, like we call my friend Arechiga. Ichi-Riki, Lichi-Wichi, and I don't know, something else. Nice. So, I know they're going to Fred to be cleared. Mm-hmm. So whether they land on our door, I don't know.
Or they're just sending you pictures of all the stuff they're leaving in Africa to be mounted.
Well, okay, so see, since you're going to be like that,
I'm just speaking from my experience.
We should just tell other taxidermists, especially the new guys, what really does happen, and don't give them the happy thing. You know, it happens more than you think. You get all involved in these guys, and then what'll happen is we'll get his porcupine.
Yep.
Because this guy in Arizona can't do it.
Yeah, right.
You know.
You get the.
But we're not good enough to do all the shit we do. You know, and
you're gonna get the hyena with 3 legs and 2 feet.
Dude, man, I will tell you about that Sunni I did at the. You know, that's the world's smallest antelope, right?
Yeah.
It's like this big, and I had to do one at B&B. And why just I shit you not, dude, it was. When you say that, there was like, where's the middle? Yeah. and where's the left rear leg? God damn, man.
That's about,
oh my
right.
God. Oh.
Yeah, hopefully those.
And then, no, it got even worse. Then the guy, he gives me a Steenbuck mannequin.
Yeah.
I mean, I can shrink some shit.
Yeah.
But I ended up wrapping a body, believe it or not.
Well, I guess sometimes you have to.
And then I laid it on a rock like that, you know, to hide, you know, with a charcoal cat or
there you
something.
Go. But yeah, don't count your chickens before they hatch, for damn sure.
No, don't. And don't take it to heart, because it's really easy.
Yeah.
It's really easy to take things personally.
It is. I kind of had an experience like that yesterday.
Yeah. And, oh, yeah, huh?
Well, I didn't even tell you about it.
Oh, okay. Lay it on me, buddy.
A guy, I figured thought we're pretty decent friends. But
oh, no. Okay. I'm sorry.
I may have told you about a giant deer killed in archery season. I was trying to get in. I was hoping was going to come in.
Yeah.
I was going to offer him a hell of a deal to get in.
Right. I remember that. I do remember that, yeah.
He hit me up yesterday and said, hey, you going to be around Thursday? I'm coming down that way. I said, oh, I'll be around somewhere. Are you bringing that fuzzy-headed deer with you? And I got radio silence for about 20 minutes. And then I'm having another buddy of mine do it.
What?
Yeah. He said he's no Matt, but the price is cheaper.
Are you shitting me?
Yep.
I
wish I was. I was like.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not. Not even kind of joking. It was
so sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It is what it is. I've got enough other work. I'm not too worried.
No,
about
but that ain't the point. The point is, and you treated these guys good.
Well,
you took care of them.
If he would have said something when I quoted him the price originally, I would have worked with him a little bit.
Because you know what I've been known to do? Hey, I really want to mount that because I want to mount it.
Yeah.
So because of that, I'll do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Not because I need the job or the money.
Exactly.
Because
I should have probably said something sooner, honestly. It probably wouldn't have been an issue. But, yeah, I think I...
But why? But then on the other hand, why you get a trophy like that?
Yeah.
And guys were just telling me how they stare at your fucking deer heads all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can't stop looking at them, okay? Right? The deer, yeah. And then you're going to go there to save $200.
Yeah.
And then not be able to look at it. And then in 3 years, ask Matt for a cape to fix it.
Yeah.
And I mean...
Have it sit in to have artificial velvet sprayed back on it because the bugs ate it all off.
Yeah, because God knows what the guy's doing, right?
Who knows? But yeah, no, it is what it is.
And wait. Who's this friend and what's, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
Like, because I was just talking about, we got to talk, don't let me forget, corn tortillas and flour tortillas later. Okay? Because it's going to relate to something that you sent, But the kids were in here, these new, well, they're not new, they're friends of somebody. And they were saying there's not like a lot of us guys. And then I said, you'd think that, but somehow, I just said that somehow you find out your regular guy went to some other guy you didn't even know existed,
Yeah.
Because it was half the price or something, And I said, so you say there's not, but we keep finding these,
Yeah.
Oh, and you'll enjoy this. By the way, there's a master taxidermist near you somewhere who's had somebody's turkey for 2 years.
Oh, yeah?
It's not done yet. So they were going...
Well, it does happen to the best of us, unfortunately.
Yes, it does. So I said, oh, it's not us, right? Because the only,
Yeah.
And it wasn't us, which is the only reason I gave a shit. I said, because if it is yours, it'll be done in 2 weeks, that one. But if it's not, then good, because we don't like to do that,
Yeah, well.
And so, anyway, I may have, dude, I'm like, maybe I did tell you, man, I'm going to be in so much trouble. I just... some of it, and I don't know why I care. Yeah. As when Fraser was saying, keep your fucking mouth shut at the show this year. Yeah. He goes, you don't really, I know, but I said there comes a point where the stupidity, and remember, I'm the moron. Okay? Of course. I am the animal stuff and midget moron of the century, and I can't take it. Yeah. So anyway, God, but I don't know how that feels, and it doesn't feel good. No, it sucks, but like I was saying, at the same time, it's. But the faster you learn to let it go, what I mean? Exactly. Let it go and learn. There's plenty other deer to be had. Well, not just that. Just remember where you came from. I mean, no, for that's why I always say, remember how you used to, remember that look on your face I couldn't stand anymore. Yep. Remember that. No, absolutely. Like I said, it's... And now, look, you come in for a pig for me to mount, you got these teeth that some dumbass molded that I go, wow, look at those teeth. Yep. Look at that, sits right there, fuck, look at you. Yeah, almost like they were cast from the originals. Maybe they were. Maybe. We don't know. But I know we're getting a hell of a... Well, you're getting a hell of a... I found the best way to do my reproduction teeth is to give them the mat. Yeah, I got it. It gets a little spendy, but it's fun to make them. It's spendy at first. That's the problem. See, that's the problem with sculpting too. Is it's all an output. Yeah. For and then it takes you 2 years at least once you make the mold, you know, you get your money back.
Mm-hmm.
But the experience is second to none. I was going through some old photographs, and I found that picture of that mastodon I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you look behind it in the picture, look at some of the molds there.
Yeah.
And I can see, well, mine are like this, but I can see that we're going in the general, you know, the right direction. So, well, I had to laugh. This is now my end.
Yes, sir.
Matt sends me a thingy, screenshot from some site. Is it on the East Coast Mafia site, or
it was
Whitetail site? Or
I don't remember which one. It was one of the Whitetails. I think it was the Texas Association.
Oh, Texas. Or something. Okay. Oh, that even makes it sweeter.
Yeah.
So apparently, people make glue out of yellow dextrin, flour, and pine sol.
Yep.
I didn't know.
No.
And apparently, it works better than any glue they've ever tried.
Yep. Funny how that works, huh?
Well, I'm speechless.
Right.
But this led to something else, because I called the kid yesterday, Travis. Oh, by the way, if anyone has a medium to large Buffalo Cape, I need one. Fred's was too small. But anyway, talked to Travis, and then we got in, you know, I had to tell him, because, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, Frazier always said someone else is going to get the credit.
Oh, yeah.
And then it'll be the hot setup. But when you do it, it sucks.
Yeah.
Right? My glued, remember, all the cynical things you've heard us say, oh, look, I glued my pliers to my forehead again. I glued my foot in my shoe or whatever. You know, I glued the hide to the floor. It won't come up. But this glue doesn't stick.
No.
The only time it doesn't work is when you put it on a mannequin, apparently.
Yeah.
Right? So then they started talking about that Pro 1. And then, so Rudy did the breakdown, and that's made out of white dextrin.
Mm-hmm. I will say the Pro 1 is stickier than crap, though, so it does stick.
Well, no, I'm not saying it doesn't stick, but what my point is, what's the common thing?
Yeah,
it's the dextrin.
Dextrin's a glue agent.
Dextrin is, when we say, hey,
it's 62 degrees.
That's it. That's going to say, I forgot to say, we're back to that again now.
Yep.
And, so when we say you can spend all this money on your glue, when it all comes down at the end of the day, unless it's epoxy, it's dextrin. It's all dextrin based.
Yeah.
You know, and then we got into that. I prefer corn tortillas on my tacos, not the flour. Some people like the flour. I just don't think it's the same as the yellow.
Yeah.
But no, why wouldn't it work? Because you know, it's the same.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're paying for the bucket, and you're paying for the convenience of them boiling the water instead of you. Yeah. You know, and then I don't know. I've never used it. Did they just go ahead and leave the grit out of it? So
there's no. It's
just smooth, right?
Yeah, it's very smooth.
And we're
very thick.
I gotta thicken that up a little bit. The part I kept forgetting to say on the glue recipe is to mix the taste part. That's what I wanted to add in today. Like, we like it. We found just a sweet spot, and then I ran a little low on my dextrin waiting for it to come in, so I had to make a batch of glue, and I didn't. It's just a little bit not right, so I'm going to add a little bit more, and we make it pretty much like the Pro 1.
Yeah,
I think.
Pretty close.
And but I think sometimes necessity is the mother of invention. Everything's getting so expensive.
Yeah, 100%.
And it might force people to try some of our primitive techniques.
$50 a gallon or whatever it is, and then the shipping on top of that, it gets a little spendy. I mean, you can make 3 batches of glue for just the 1 gallon of hide paste.
Right. So 3 batches of ours is 7.5 gallons. You know, so that's because, man, we run through it. Could you imagine if we had to buy?
No,
God, how many batches did we make this year?
Yeah, I don't even know.
2 a month, I think, a lot. And just like we burned through them 10 crates of clay like it was nothing. And then here we are going, what are we going to do next week, you know?
Yep.
But, so I guess we take it as a compliment, but you wonder where he discovered, I'd like to know what made him,
yeah,
I'd like to investigate, asked,
But I didn't want to get drawn into another argument on Facebook.
Oh, then we have to finish that one. Okay, so we looked up the neck mounts out of my own curiosity from the brand, and they're $70.
Yeah, it's the same price.
Well, if you order, a lot of these guys don't order from Research or Truthful, so they don't know that that their mannequins are like not $95 for whatever. So $70. So what? Again, wasn't wrong when I shot my mouth off and said, you got to buy a whole mannequin and cut it, So, again, where's the, why don't you just pay them to mount it?
Or you can, be a nice taxidermist and offer them a replacement cape at no additional cost to them, because it's not going to cost you anything, whether you're giving them a cape that's already tanned or tanning their cape.
Well, it's
the same price.
That's the way we roll. If we get a cape, luckily I finally had that kid listen to me, and he finally didn't saw it off at the neck. Yeah. So I finally got one XL cape. Oh, I got a D8 cape.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a little, I would call it like a 330 or something. So I don't know.
That'll work.
But it's free.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
I got in one for €1 yesterday that I really wish had a cape attached to it. But it is. Luckily, we have a surplus of capes this year.
Yeah, we've got them.
We've got like way too many extra capes. We may end up having to sell some just so they don't go bad in our freezer. But
yeah, well, we will. Yeah, if you need extra, we got some nice.
We have plenty of California capes.
Yeah,
early season, late season, mid season,
middle season, and we got like river bottom and delta.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna give you the big capes, but I've got some mediums and smalls that would make some pretty nice mounts.
Yeah, and the smalls would work great for our average down here. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
too, right. Small would be like a 230. So 17 and a half.
Smalls too, then.
We got 15,
Yeah,
15.
we got some.
Because at the end of the day, people
some original recipe 200 style.
Ooh, but I love mounting on that one.
No, for sure.
That original one, we gotta clean it up and square it up a little bit. And
as a matter of fact, there might be one or two that might fit on the Chucky special.
Oh no, not that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna fix my special one?
I'm gonna have to.
Okay, good.
Since it looks like a giraffe and all.
No, I cut it.
No, I know, but we still were told it looked like a giraffe. Remember when we mounted on it the one time?
Oh, yeah.
Your favorite customer came in. Why the hell did you mount a giraffe?
Oh, that's right. I was trying to... See? You do forget things like that. Well, part of it is just the way it...
Yeah.
And I think you know what I did? I think when I cut the neck and we shortened it, like Mike said, I didn't adjust it up like that too.
Yeah.
So it's a droop, you'll fix it.
Yeah, we'll play with it one of these days.
And now, again, it wasn't perfect. It was an exercise.
Absolutely.
And the point is, I did it.
Yep.
And then I even mounted, Matt mounted on it, and that's the point of it. So you can knock, Oh, best example. I was listening to 3 do's and a don't. 3 chords and a truth, or whatever, on Aussie.
Yeah.
And the last song they played, believe it or not this Sunday show, but last, was Willie Nelson and Waylon.
Oh, nice.
Singing a song saying, write your own damn song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically, it's like, if you don't like our song, and then it just reminded me so much of a thing to go, you're too lazy to do, whatever, or whatever.
Yeah.
You're right. You don't like our song, write your own damn song. The point is to do it. And the point is, I said it 100,000 times. I just said it to Nick the other day because he's trying to do that side hustle now of the pet portraits. He's getting some orders. I said, remember, you don't learn from winning, you learn from losing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep, absolutely.
And he says, but Dad, my head's telling me. I know what your head's telling you. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not gonna do, you're not blah, blah, blah. I said, just draw another picture.
Yep. Absolutely.
Don't even work, don't try to just block it out and draw another one and then draw another one after that. And then eventually more will be revealed.
Absolutely. As long as you're making forward progress, you're still making progress. Whether it's an inch or a mile, you're still making forward progress.
Yeah, me, it's a little slower because I'm so short. So every time I fall on my face, I'm only 5 foot. But like as for you, you're 6.5 feet when you fall. So
exactly.
You can make 1.5 feet progress over mine all the time.
Exactly.
And
we do what we can.
Hey, I'm gonna plug the before I forget, the sports memorabilia show at the fairground.
Oh yeah.
Because Mike's been putting in a lot of work on that, DMV Mike.
Oh, good.
So I'm gonna take Cody because he's a sports nut and it's his birthday. Unless I'm skinning deer.
Yeah, well there you go. You just never know.
And what did I tell you? Please bring me something to do because that'll guarantee me.
Yep.
If I have something to do that I need to get done by next Tuesday, I'll have a lot of roadblock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, looking at some of the ads that they've been putting up for that sports card show, it looks like there's going to be some interesting people there to meet. So I think you'll have a good time.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like the first one. Again, the first one was like the first ones are.
Yeah.
And, but once people saw how it was going to be, all of a sudden all the other sport North guys and the,
yeah.
Well, they got some MMA or basketball Jones guys coming.
Yeah, there's fighters and boxers and some other guys and some stuff. And
some stuff and things and people.
I don't remember everything. Honestly, I haven't been paying super duper close attention just to the ones that come across my social media when I'm doing my browsing.
My browsing?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, I'm not privy till I get told,
Yeah.
So when I'm not browsing.
Yeah, and you're going to walk through, I don't know who any of these people are.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
You know me, I can pull off being stupid really good.
Well, you do what you know.
I do. Hey, now I go by Jim's deal, right? If I can't be the best, I'll be the worst.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
So if I can't be smart, I'll be the stupidest son of a bitch you ever in stupidity.
Heck yeah, and that's this weekend?
Yeah, this Sunday, I think.
This Sunday at the Ventura County Fairgrounds.
Right. And then what else is going on, Matt? Anything?
This weekend, I'm going to have some fun and relax.
Yeah, you got some birthday duties to do.
Yep, Katie's birthday was this last Sunday, and as you heard already, I was elbow deep in cow parts, selling sandwiches. So I'm taking.
Yeah, and you made us hungry, man. I almost had to cook a tri-tip.
I was gonna bring you some, but we kind of ran out.
That's good, no. Oh, speaking of that, Dave in Indiana said that he might have caused a huge issue.
Uh-oh.
Because they didn't even know what tri-tip was back there.
Oh.
No, on God, this is a true story. And so somehow he found some somewhere. Yeah, I don't know.
I think he ordered some from.
Is that what he did?
I can't remember what he told me. But
okay, yeah, because he said he checked. Because he wanted to. Since he didn't trust how I cook mine, he went right to the source who taught me.
Yeah.
And then he was using his brain because I always preach, go to the guy that is, the best at it and do what he does. And so then he said, now they said, now they're running out after Mark, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he said he cooked 2, you can tell he's a rookie because 2 tri-tips for, I can't remember what party he had. Was it Sydney's grad, something, 20s. Anyway, he said it was gone before they, I said, 2 isn't enough, man. You need at least 6.
Yeah.
And in the way, if you're cooking it like Matt, they eat it like finger food.
Yeah.
You might need 8 or 10,
You just never know.
Oh! Brisket question from the boss.
I don't know, but I'll try.
Try. I mean, I know you know someone that cooks. I know you're not a brisket guy.
Yeah.
But how is brisket supposed to be in the center? Can you...
Cow.
I know, but not like shoe leather, right?
No, you're supposed to cook brisket down until all the connective tissue inside is cooked down and braised out.
Right.
It's supposed to, I think they cook them to like 210 degrees or some crazy ass number like that.
Yeah, low, and then
like 13 hours,
right,
225 to
right, and then it's supposed to be seasoned and blah blah blah, and then it kind of pulls apart, right? Yeah. He was just checking.
Yeah,
because he ordered brisket, and he doesn't know what it was.
It was probably just cooked too fast.
No, I told Mike, I said, "You're in Wyoming now, Mike." I said, "The downside of Wyoming is there's no good food." I said, "This is another true story." I said, "So when I was hunting there the second year, we had a hankering for Mexican food. So they go, oh, this place down here has got the best enchilada plate in the state." So I went down there and I ordered my combo like I like.
Yeah.
And what it was a Swanson's frozen thing that they put on a
There
plate.
you go. Hey, like I said, you do what you know. You cover the yellow and move on, Chuck.
I know that, but I mean, it just cracked me up because I know what those TV dinners were. I know for a fact that's what it was.
That's too funny.
But because coming from, I mean, and you're talking 40 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then later on down in Bags, we did actually find a real, couple down there and boy, their business quadrupled.
No, I bet.
While we were down there. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, man. We were there
go.
every day. And then we turned Bob and this guy named Mike and the whole, we wrecked it. You know what I mean?
I'm sure they appreciated that.
Yeah, they did.
No doubt.
But oh man.
Well, hey, since we're on the subject of upcoming events, let's do our plugs and get the fuck out of here and do some mountain.
Yeah, I gotta
So you got the sports card show this weekend.
Right.
I'm not doing nothing. I might go have some fun with the wife this weekend.
We're hoping. Yep. Or you're hoping.
Unless I'm skinning deer, but if I don't take her to do something fun, she's probably gonna hang me.
Dude, you ain't gonna be no, you need to do that.
Yeah, but
you
then the following weekend we've got a barbecue for somewhere in Madera. I can't remember if it's the Madera Lodge or Madera South High School or one of them places. That's a private dinner, and then the following weekend after that, if you guys are in the Santa Maria area, you should come out to the airport and go to the Santa Maria Air Fest. We'll be out there,
I bet. Dude,
slinging tri-tip sandwiches again.
They're gonna have some old warbirds out there.
I would imagine. I can only imagine what they're gonna have out there.
I might have to look on the computer. When is that?
The 15, 16, whatever the second weekend of the month is. 14, 15. Something like that. One of them.
Why'd you have to say that? I'm gonna have to look up and see who's gonna be there. Any of my buddies might have to, because my uniform's still fitting right now.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be out there selling sandwiches and rice and who knows what else. We'll be there all weekend. So come out and see us.
And then
get some lunch.
and then it's the third weekend you're going.
And then the following weekend we're taking off for a couple days to Wyoming. I'm gonna go try to get some antelopes. And then
maybe on next week's show we'll have a. Well, maybe you don't want to know the progress report in public. Maybe you only want to know it in private.
I don't care.
Oh, allegedly Butch is coming out on the 16th.
Yeah.
So what that means is I got to mount that other deer real quick for him. But he's doing terrible.
Yeah.
I don't even see how he's going to come out, but
he's
in the hospital.
Seems bound and determined.
Well, why not? Then, part of it was that deal. We had this horrible conversation last night that you don't like to have, where it's about he thinks they're jerking him around.
Yeah.
Because he's 75. He needs a ablation thing, and even at the stipend that he's on, they won't touch him because he doesn't have enough. I don't understand how this whole thing works.
I don't know.
It's fucked up, dude. So he goes, I think they're just hoping I die in the amount of time they,
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Our health system definitely needs some work, but
yeah,
what can you do?
It doesn't. No, what can you do? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And he says, so why? He's got an appointment, and then to schedule the surgery, and he says, I think I'm fucking just gonna go anyway.
Yeah.
What the hell? So we'll see.
Yep, we will see. We might have a surprise guest here one of these days coming up.
God, if we could just get him on and get him get him started.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
If he comes out, we'll have to get him on for sure, and we'll get him on a roll.
What was he telling George? He said he's on a timeshare with the hospitals or something. Fucking. He's pretty hilarious. Oh, yeah. All right. Anyway, that's enough of that negative shit.
Be sure to listen to all these podcasts anywhere you hear your podcasts: Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeart Radio, and of course YouTube. Be sure to check us out on social media at Butcher Shop Taxidermy and at Ojai_Valley_Taxidermy. And
actually, we appreciate all the new listeners. I know for a fact we got
we're doing
a few new listeners, and we thank you for that. And in fact, I'm so stupid. Well, again, since I'm practicing, one guy goes, "Man, I heard you got sick." I'm like, "How'd you hear that?" Oh, the pot. Matt did pot. Oh yeah. Oh, duh. Yep. Okay.
All right. Well, let's get out of here and go do some work.
I'm Chuck.
I'm Matt.
And you're not.
Have a good one.